we could go into new releases.
I don't know when you're done. So
I'm
like
done.
you have to
I'm done. I'm talking about new releases. I'm talking
All right.
about RiffTrax, the game, based on the
you play
mystery. Huh? No.
Oh.
No. I saw it and it made me do a double take on why does RiffTrax, the lesser version of Mystery Science Theater 3000, have a video game? But what can you do?
$10. This seems like, can we play this together?
I don't know. How does that work? Do we watch a bad movie and just?
So yeah, what it is,
Yeah.
it's like a you don't know Jack type of thing, right? Jackbox.
There's a game called
where...
What the Dub. That's basically they partnered with the company that makes that game, and they've made this game. So it's basically the same game with these guys, I guess. I'm not really familiar with RiffTrax.
It has Mike Nelson. Didn't Mike Nelson? Isn't he like not cool anymore? But that's a whole other thing.
I don't know.
Yeah,
the game seems like it would be fun. I'll probably pick this up for $10.
You let me know how it is.
I will.
If I need to spend $10. The War Is Mine Complete Edition, which looks very depressing. So Cheapy, that might be right up your alley. I know it's on Game Pass.
It's been out for a long time, and they just announced they sold. It was 7 million copies. Could that be right? It was some very high number.
You play like regular people who are caught in a building during wartime, and you're just trying to survive.
Sounds depressing.
Yeah, that sounds like it sounds right up your alley, and it's on Game Pass. So
it's too highbrow for me, I feel.
What about Trek to Yomi? Did you try that?
I did. I played a lot of that actually.
And
that game is really good. I would recommend. That's on Game Pass, first of all, so you probably have it already. Yeah, they did a really nice job with this. It's a very basic side-scrolling sword fighting action. But the way that they've done the backgrounds and everything's black and white and really artistically done. And when you're not fighting, you're often like traveling through the environment, anything but side scrolling. So it changes the perspective up and makes it, and everything's very cinematic looking. Obviously, they've watched a lot of old samurai movies. I played this with Mrs. Cheapy, and when she learned that this game was made by I believe a Polish company and not a Japanese company, she was pretty shocked because they really did an amazing job, I guess, with the dialogue and everything. The only complaint that she had that wasn't like super authentic was the font that they use on like the buildings, like looks modern instead of like what it would look like in the olden days. But the action is fun. The sword fighting, it looks really good and it's fun, and the checkpoints are like reasonable. So when you die, you're not replaying like a lot of stuff over again. I'd really recommend it. It's a great game. I don't know what the reviews are. I haven't like read anything about it, but they did a nice job. These Polish guys, like they obviously hired Japanese people. I mean, and I guess a bunch of them, but it's good. Check it out. Anybody still here?
Yeah, no.
Anybody in the show?
I'm just looking at it. It's interesting that there's not one like full price game release this week. The most expensive game on the list is $45, and that's a Warhammer game for the PC. But there are no $60 games released this week.
I mean, even the list of Switch games is about half what it usually is this week.
Yeah, it's like, what is there something going on that there's just nothing?
I threw some Christian rock bands into that list too.
You did?
If you want to try to guess the
definitely Trash Sailors. That's a Christian rock band, no? Trash Sailors?
Not that I know of.
Oh,
no.
It could be.
The Echoing Green?
That is a Christian rock band, yes.
Slap the Rocks?
No, that is not.
Nirvana?
It was taken.
Rogue Lords?
No.
Wow, it sounds like a good name for a Christian rock band.
Well, it could have been, but I did not listen to him in the 90s.
Pedro the Lion?
Yes.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
What?
Wait, so there's one more?
Best month ever?
No, that'd be a good name for a band, though.
I know.
Citizen Sleeper?
Another good name for a band.
It is a good name for a band.
Dakota Motor Company?
Yes.
Citizen
Dakota
Dick?
Motor Company.
I got it already.
Dakota Motor Company, the lead singer for that was a VJ and had a show on MTV for a while.
What was his name?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bald dude.
Bald dude. I'm trying to remember the bald VJ on MTV.
I don't know.
Me neither.
Peter
What else?
King.
Who?
He was a professional surfer and host of the MTV show Sandblast.
Oh yeah, I
You
am not
remember
familiar.
Nobody.
No, that sounds gross.
Nobody remembers that. All right. Anything else?
Ayuden Chronicle.
No, I didn't.
That's like I think that's like a JRPG. I looked at it. I know that one of the characters in it is a kangaroo, and that's all I got out of it. I know there are people
Right.
that I think were looking forward to that.
I'm surprised you guys didn't play Track to Yomi.
You know what? It's funny. I have my Ghost of Tsushima game, and I saw that this was a samurai game, and I'm like, I don't need to play 2 samurai games at the same time. That's samurai overkill.
You can play none when you can play none at the same time.
Exactly. So yeah, it's not going to happen.
This is like a much lighter version of that. I think the commitment is probably a lot less. I don't know how long of a game it is, but I can't imagine it's that long.
Still in the Borderlands. So
Right. Understood. Okay, so that's it for the new releases.
Mm-hmm.